What's going on, guys? So in this video, I kind of wanted to break down the fact and explain to you that pretty much anybody in this business, any new dropshipper, can make $10,000 a month with this business relatively fast. But the issue is that most people are missing some of the main fundamentals that you actually need to get to the point of success with dropshipping, because it's not like dropshipping in 2020 anymore. This isn't the same thing where you can just pull a product from AliExpress, start running some Facebook and TikTok ads to it, and expect to make $10,000 a month. And I'm sick of seeing people on YouTube teach these same strategies that used to work 5 years ago, but just are completely obsolete now. So in this video, I'm going to break down how I actually dropship and how I'm able to actually get, multi six-figure months with this business. And hopefully you guys can copy this and learn a couple things. So first, before I get into this, I wanted to break down the math behind $10,000 a month with dropshipping. Because in reality, $10,000 a month isn't as much as a lot of people make it seem. Because if we break this down, this $10,000 number, and let's say you're selling a product with an average order value of $65. What that means, AOV, is how much money you're getting per sale. So if every order you're getting on your store is around $65, which is pretty average, and we multiply this by 5, that equals out to roughly $325 a day. And, if we do the math on that and multiply this by 30 days, what do we get? About $9,800?
Times 30 is 9,750 US.
I was pretty close, $9,750. So that's about $10,000 a month. If you get literally one more order, two more orders throughout the month, you're crossing 10 grand. And so reality, all we need to do is get 5 people per day to buy your product, and now you're making 10K a month. But obviously that isn't the purpose of the video here. We need to break down what actually makes a $10,000 a month store. There's a few different things you have to follow to actually get here. First, obviously you need a product that is validated. You need a store. You need ads. Scaling strategy. And there is multiple sections to each of these. So first, you need a product that is validated. Now, how do we find a product that's validated? First, find something working. Identify problem, validate, marketplace, and then launch. So this is all you need to actually find a winning product, okay? And the way we're actually going to do this is first, we're going to find something that is already working. And how I'm going to do that is by going to no other than calodata.com, which if you guys aren't, excuse me, if you guys aren't familiar with Calodata, this shows you winning products on TikTok Shop. So it's cool that TikTok actually releases sales information for all these products. But as you can see, these are all TikTok products, and we can see exactly how much revenue they're doing. So what you're basically going to try to do is open up some of these most successful products and identify why they're working and what problem they're solving. Because if we have a product doing multiple millions per month, obviously it solves a problem in somebody's life and it's giving them real value. Cool. So now let's start, auditing these products, because next step here is identify the problem. First, if a product doesn't solve a problem, you're not going to be able to sell it because it's just not going to work with our research strategy. First, lip liner. It's a peel off lip stainer. I already know a bunch about this product, just to let you guys know. I'm not just guessing off this, but basically this product did $1 million in the last 30 days because it is a well-working product. They're basically doing what we're doing. It is a product that's working. It's a lip liner. People have bought that for many, many years, but they have optimized on that product and expanded on it by selling a different solution to that problem. They're selling a peel off lip liner that turns into like rubber, and it stays in for 24 hours. You don't have to reapply multiple times a day. And that's what makes their product so successful, because instead of just selling a regular makeup product, it's something that's different. Obviously, you put it on there, you peel it off, and now you can leave it on for 24 hours. And I've actually tested this product before. Now, let's say we wanted to go with this one. This is a big problem. People having pet hair all over their house. The issue with this product is, yes, it does solve a problem, but it doesn't directly correlate with someone's life. And if you want to sell a profitable product, you want to be able to sell something that can solve somebody's specific problem. Now, having pet hair all over your house, that's a secondary problem. That's not something that's going to make it, change somebody's life or anything, you know? So I'm still going to go ahead and open up a couple more. All right, so I went ahead and did a little more searching on Calidata, and I went ahead and found this product that did about $800,000 in the last 30 days, and on average is doing about $20,000 to $25,000 per day. And this is a major problem, which was trying to discuss before, the fact that it's targeting hair growth. So this is for people that are balding. This is for people that are losing hair. And that is something that nobody wants. You know, people will pay a lot of money to reverse that because after, applicable products like this, the only next step is going to be like hair transplant, which you got to fly to Turkey if you want to get it for a good price, pay a couple $1,000s, and then you're out, $3,000-$4,000 by the time you get home. You have to wait 6 months to see results, and it's just not worth it. It doesn't fit in people's lives. So we have a major problem here. So as we can see, we identified the problem, and we also found a product, this hair growth serum, that is actively working, doing about $800,000 per month. Now we need to, I missed something. We need to new product / same problem. So what I mean by this is we're not going to be selling the same product because obviously if this product here, this hair growth, by a brand is doing $700,000 a month, there's no reason for us to go ahead and sell the same product because it isn't just going to perform the same for us. So we need to find a new product that solves the exact same problem. And the way we do this is by going straight to AliExpress and just literally searching up our problem. So hair growth is what we're going to search up because this is what most people stop. Most people find you a product. They say, yeah, look at this product. It's working. Go ahead and download the pictures, find a similar supplier on AliExpress and sell it. When that's not how you're actually going to get to $10,000 a month and above quickly. We need to sell something new. But we're not bringing a new product to the market. We're just selling a different solution to the same problem. And as we can see here, we just searched up that exact same problem. And now we have a ton of products here on AliExpress that solve the exact same thing. So now I'm just going to look for fancy ways that are, cool, like little gadgets and stuff, not just supplements, because people, even myself included, are sometimes hesitant to take supplements. You don't know what they do. And we're going to find a different solution. Now, as we can see, we have a couple different products here. Scalp applicator, liquid comb, essential oil, massager, cool little machine. It just applicates it into your hair. So now, why don't we make a bundle for this? Where here we have a red light therapy, a little bit too high ticket for me. Still too high ticket. What we could do. Now, here's where I'm starting to see some real results happening. Instead of just selling one supplement, one hair growth supplement that people are taking, I don't know if this is a serum or, it's capsules. So I don't want people to be having to take pills from a brand they don't know online. It's going to get a lot of, suspicion. It's going to get some distrust on there. But what I'm going to do is sell a bundle pack. So I'm going to be selling this exact same problem, but I'm going to be selling it with a new product and a better offer than my competitor. So what I would do is take this applicator where it applies the product. I would also bundle this with a beard roller kit as well as the hair growth botana oil. Now, the reason I'm selling botana oil is because this is already a validated product. It's already proven as a supplement to work in a natural way. It's 100% natural. It's not chemical. It's not any of these, FDA approved or disqualified applicator oils. It's none of that. It's just a pure natural essential oil that goes ahead and helps assist with hair growth. But if you supplement this with the derma roller kit, which it's like the micro needling, helps you get into the actual roots better than just applicating directly on the scalp. And you also apply this with the applicator. Now we're selling a full solution. We're not just selling a product. We're not just selling a solution to a problem. We are selling the full solution because instead of having to go buy an applicator, instead of having to go buy a derma planner or a derma roller and just buying our oil from us, now we're selling a hair growth kit. We're not just selling, our branded botana oil. We're selling the ultimate hair relief kit, ultimate hair growth kit. Okay. Now we can brand our product as that, and we don't have competition. Now, the way we validate this on the marketplace to see if we have competition or not is go to Meta Ads Library, and we're able to see how many people are running ads to our direct product. What you're going to do is just select all ads and search up hair growth. and we're going to see about 27,000 results, obviously, so we have to filter that down. Hair growth kit, 690 results. Now this is a bunch of different products. This is a vacuum or a hair shaver. Some people selling just regular oils, soap, supplements. So if we really scrolled through this and looked for everybody selling, derma rollers, for example, what we're advertising, 400 results, even less. If we search up Botana oil, 2,700 results. So, if we mix this up and see how many people would be actually selling, our growth kit, probably less than 100, 280 results here. So we reality have pretty much nobody selling our exact bundle here, and we're selling the same solution to a problem that is already validated and already working. So now we have a very successful product here that I think could be sold better than everybody else on the marketplace because we have a proven offer. We could sell this all for about $50 since each product individually goes for $3, $4, and $5. So about a $15 cost per, good sold, COGS, if you might say, and we could sell that for about $50, $60 because we're selling a full solution and it isn't just a product. Perceived value is very, very high. Now, moving back to our board over here, step 2 is going to be building a store. Now, this can be done yourself if you guys are willing to invest and willing to buy like a paid theme, build a store yourself, spend a bunch of hours, or you can use a service like Atlas AI. What Atlas does is it basically just lets you build an AI store, in 5 minutes or less. You can use the product photos from AI or just from your AliExpress listings, and it builds you a one product store pretty quickly. Now, before I go ahead and move on back to our board here, if you guys want help with this process, because, from now on to store, building ads and scaling, this is where it kind of gets complicated and I can't just teach you in a simple 20-minute YouTube video. But if you guys are interested and actually serious about making $10,000 a month with your business or more, I have a free training linked in the description. It's basically a little course that goes through all of these things step by step to actually walk you through how to do it yourself. And, if you guys want real help with this and one-on-one mentorship, you can also apply with me to work with me below and be able to join my program and get some results like Brian, who did his first $1,000 week within 2 weeks of joining the program, or Miguel, who's doing $20,000 a month, or Christian, etc. And so depending on how serious you are, you guys can either watch the free training or go ahead and book a call with me and I can give you a free strategy session, help you get to where you want to be. But like I said, you guys can either use Atlas or build a store yourself. If you guys want to know exactly how I do this, I use a theme called Shrine Pro, which if you guys are interested in getting mentorship with me, you do get Shrine Pro for completely free. We pay for this for all our students because we have a deal with them. But if you want to do it yourself, it is about a $350 theme. It's only if you're really, really confident about your product. I wouldn't recommend just dishing out $300. Definitely just test with Atlas first, which is like $30. And then build a store following my store build guide. So click the free training link below and watch the free training, and it'll guide you on exactly how I go ahead and complete this process so you can do it yourself, because I can't build an entire store here in 20 minutes. It does take a couple hours. But once you have a store built and it is a solid offer, if you don't know how to build an offer, literally just follow Atlas or my free training. Then we have to move on to ads. Now, the way we get ads, since our product is a bundle and it's something new, we have to find individual footage for all of our products. And the best way to do that is through Meta Ads Library, through TikTok, and through AliExpress and Calidata, all those things. Because for example, if we just search up on Calidata, Botana oil, since our main product here is going to be the Botana oil, we can find a similar supplier here on AliExpress, like this one. It's the same thing. Now what we can do is scroll down to videos and ads, if it was going to show me. And anyway, Calidata would show you all the videos getting the most revenue with this product here if you paid for it. For some reason, my account isn't loading at the moment. And what you're going to be able to do is see all of the ads that have worked for this product, watch them, and download them for free content. You can do the exact same thing with TikTok. Botana oil on TikTok. As we can see, there's a ton of different products on here. This looks exactly like ours. We can use this clip of them talking about it, comparing it with paste. Another guy comparing Botana oil. There's a bunch of people on here, and all you have to do is just copy a URL for one of these videos and go to a website called Snaptic and paste it, and you can download that video for completely free without any watermark, which is great. Now, if you guys want more help on actually building these ads, I'm not going to do that in this video because it's another thing that takes a lot of time. Watch the free training. You'll be able to learn how to do that yourself. Everything ties in together. But then basically what you're going to do is take a bunch of these clips that you're downloading from TikTok, that you're downloading from Calidata, you're downloading from the Meta Ads library, cut them all up, either add an AI voiceover using something like 11 Labs, or you can write a script, have it layered over with AI, and just music in the background. That's exactly what I do. I just reuse clips from TikTok and Calidata and these other sites, and then overlay an audio on top of that and just use the footage. That's going to be your best bet for actually seeing results. But after we have ads, now you need to scale. What I like to do for scaling is called surfing. Now, what surfing means is basically increasing budget based on profit. So you're going to be increasing your budget daily based on if you're profitable or not. And this only goes for after your ads are profitable. When you're testing your ads, you're going to be running at $50 a day for 3 days. And if this equals profit, and you're actually making money off of this spend for 3 days, or at least break even. If you're not doing break even, you have to, audit your ads, audit your offer, audit your product, because it might be time to switch, or it might be because your hook rate and hold rate aren't good enough and you need new ads. But cut the ads regardless after not break even after 3 days of $50. But if you are profitable, now what we're going to be doing for surfing is increasing budget 10% daily until unprofitable. So if you're spending $100 a day and you're profitable, next day, day 2, now you're going to spend $110. Day 3, now it's like $130 or whatever. And you're going to continue this process until you're finally unprofitable in your ads. And for example, if I scaled from 110 to 130 and now I'm either break even or slightly unprofitable, now I'm literally just going to go back to $110 and keep it at that, and then keep testing new ads and running surfing per ad with new campaigns and seeing what's going to perform. If I end up having a new ad that works better, I can cut this ad and continue scaling with the new one and continue going and going until I get to $1,000 a day. Because once you guys get to the $1,000 a day mark with your ads is really when you can start doing $40,000, $50,000 a month in sales. And that's going to be, a great feeling for you guys, because that will be when you're actually making about $10,000 to $20,000 per month in profit. So once you guys are able to lock in a good product that solves the same problem as something that's currently viral in a different way with a better offer, like the bundle pack I talked about before, then you build a great store either using the Shrine theme or Atlas AI, and then have some good ads using AI voiceovers. You end up scaling those ads using surfing, and then once you get to about $30,000, $40,000 a month, you can start paying UGC creators about $100 to $150 per video to film content for you with those same AI scripts, but holding your product in hand using a real sample you send them. Now you'll be able to scale to $100,000 a month plus. That's exactly how I built a $1 million business on Shopify. It's exactly how I got those YouTube plaques back there. It was from organic brands. And that is exactly how you guys can become fully financially free with dropshipping in 2025. Now, I know this all sounds very complicated. It just isn't. It sounds complicated because there's a lot of steps you have to follow. But like I said, if you guys want a full roadmap and a full step-by-step guide with videos and courses and help along the way to make sure you guys are able to get there, as well as talking to me every single day, texting me 24/7, one-on-one calls with myself, you guys can click on that free training link below, watch the full course, see if this is right for you. And if it is, I would love to jump on a call with you and, hash out a game plan to figure out how we can work together and if you'd be a good fit for my mentorship. Now, hope this was able to help you guys out in understanding how to actually create a great dropshipping store in 2025, because nobody shares this information anymore, and I want to be the one that helps you guys become financially free. But with all that being said, I wish you guys the best of luck with your business. Let me know in the comments or DM me on Instagram if you have any further questions, and I'm looking forward to seeing all of your results below. Have a good rest of your day, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.